We are almost halfway through the month of September. Today, we'll be discussing sneakers to resell in the remainder of the month. If you're not into reselling, that's okay as well. You could use this guide to know what are going to be the most hype sneakers, the most limited, or even what popular general releases may potentially go on sale because, hey, we're all trying to save some money. Specifically, we'll be discussing the name of the sneaker, the retail, the release date, and whether the sneaker will be profitable or not, or if they may even sit on shelves, resulting in a sale price. Feel free to subscribe and enable post notifications. This way you stay 100% updated on all profitable releases. Also, be sure to follow my Twitter for urgent updates and info, KeithAdam10, such as the recent shock drops that we have seen. For early information before these occur, Endurance always has your back, as well as much more, even beyond sneaker reselling. You can join with the link in the description below. Kicking it off with tomorrow, September 12th, for $160, the Jordan 4 Cacao Wow in grade school will be dropping. Not only is the retail $10 higher than usual on these, but there's hardly any demand for them, with pre-sale already being below retail, so I'd have to say personal only. Then, on September 13th for $180, the Jordan 1 Praline will be dropping. As initially expected for these, demand is really low. In fact, they're already below retail in the secondary market, so of course, personals only, and they might go on sale too. Next, on September 14th, for $120, the Nike Mac Attack is returning in white and black. We've seen worse demand for Mac Attacks, but these aren't great either. Another universal colorway that performed well was the gray pair, but that's because Travis wore those. He did not wear these, so don't expect the same. I would not sleep on these if you want a personal pair, but I don't expect them to be profitable, so just personals only. Also on the 14th for $140, the undefeated Converse Weapon will be dropping in two colorways. Like other Converse weapons we've seen in the past, these don't have much demand, so I'd expect them to just be personals too. Then on the 15th for $120, the Dunk Low Total Orange will be dropping. Presale is already near retail on almost all sizes aside from the very large ones, so I'd have to say mostly personals for these as well. At best, perhaps the larger sizes may hold up for brick profit with a poor margin if you have no tax. Also on the 15th for $160, the Nike Nocta Glide will be dropping. This is the first colorway we'll be seeing for this model. Despite how they look, there actually appears to be some decent demand on them, of course because it's associated with Drake's name. Granted, the demand still isn't anything crazy. Prior Nocta models haven't done well either, so I don't really have high expectations for these. Nonetheless, they may have some potential for lunch money with a poor margin on large sizes if you have no tax. Then on the 16th for $150, the Terror Squad Nike Air Force 1 Low in black will be dropping. We already saw the blue New York City pair drop at New York City boutiques, as well as exclusive access on Nike sneakers, and honestly, they're not holding up too well. These black ones, on the other hand, seem to have decent demand still, potentially because they're a more universal colorway. Nonetheless, I'd still expect price to fall, of course, post-drop, but still leaving enough room for lunch money with a subpar margin, just nothing crazy. Moving on to the 18th, for $110, the Dunk Low Next Nature Floral Print in women's will be dropping. Like most Next Nature dunks with non-universal colorways and patterns, I'd expect these to mostly just be personals. At best, perhaps large sizes may have potential for brick profit with a poor margin if you have no tax in your state. Then on the 19th, for $240, the Zoom LeBron 4 Graffiti will be returning with a retail that high and pre-sale already so far below. Of course, these are personals only. These actually used to be very hyped many years ago, throwback to the Nike basketball hype days. I think these are awesome, but definitely not $240 awesome. Then on the 20th for $200, the Jordan 6 Low PSG will be dropping. Like all Jordan 6 Lows, personal only, and they'll probably go on sale too. And the same goes for the Jordan 5 Low Women's Chutney, which drops on September 21st for $180. Also on the 21st for $220, the A Cold Wall Air Max Plus in Stone and Onyx will both be dropping. Despite pre-sale being very high for these, demand isn't great. Prior ACW collabs appear to be great on the surface, but that's only how they've appreciated after the years. Initially, if you look back, they didn't perform well either, so I'd expect these to be mostly personals at first, potential for lunch money at best, but they may have potential to be a good long-term hold on the other hand, like the other pairs we've seen. Then on the 22nd for $185, the Jordan 11 IE Low Black and White will be dropping. Like all IEs, I'd expect these to just be personals, and they'll probably go on sale too. Then on the 23rd for $175, the Jordan 2 Black Cement will be dropping. Like all Jordan 2s, I'd expect these to be personals only as well. More importantly, on the 23rd though, for $130, the SB Dunk Low, Albino, and Preto will be dropping. While demand isn't the craziest as of now, like many SB Dunk Lows, I'd still expect these to be profitable with a decent to good margin. Also on the 23rd for $250, the Jordan 3 J Balvin Midday and Sunset will finally be dropping after a delay. The demand for these is actually still holding up quite well. The Jordan 2 didn't perform well, but maybe these have more potential even despite the high retail. As of now, I could see some small profit with a poor margin being a possibility for large sizes. Of course, I'll keep you guys updated as we approach the drop though. Then on the 26th for $110 in men and women and $90 for grade school, the Dunk Low Pandas will be restocking once again. Just like last time, these are mostly just personals, unless of course you do have local buyers, which definitely aren't too hard to find for these. It seems like all normies still want a pair of these. Then on the 30th for $210, the Jordan 8 Playoffs will be dropping. Like all Jordan 8s, I'd expect these to just be personals. And finally, sometime in September with no confirmed date yet, we should still be seeing the Nike sneakers drop for the Supreme SB Dunk Rammellzee. The Dunk Low is $130 and is extremely profitable with an incredible margin, even following their Supreme drop. Meanwhile, the High is $140 and is also still profitable with a good margin. Both are a cop. Anyway, that'll conclude it for today. Feel free to leave a like if you enjoyed, or maybe if you learned a thing or two. Subscribe to stay 100% updated on all hype sneaker news. Remember to check out Endurance with a link in the description below if you're looking to broaden your horizons as a reseller and entrepreneur in general outside of just reselling sneakers. With that, I'll see you guys later. Have a fantastic rest of your day.